I'm thankful that you did me wrong, cause now I got it right, I promise you gon' miss me gone. I done seen it all like the first picture phone. They wishing on my downfall with the wishing bar.
It's so difficult to reflect on the darkest times in your life. Sometimes you gotta do that. I was fucked up. I hit rock bottom. But I make no excuses. My behavior on that video is inexcusable. I take full responsibility for my actions in that video. I'm disgusted. I was disgusted then when I did it, I'm disgusted now. I went and I sought out professional help. I had to go into therapy, go into rehab. Had to ask God for his mercy and grace.
Now, unless you on cloud 10, under a rock, how you heard the motherfucking word? What's good, y'all? It's yours truly. Once again, HeartBreak Ace. Familiar with my content or not, hit that like, comment, subscribe so the algorithm gets breaking content every time I upload. Cause I ain't gonna hold you. Algorithm probably laying low right now. He out there trying to find his boy Diddy. They was out here trying to make sure y'all ain't get these videos so y'all can like and subscribe. That's why I always was beating him up. You feel me? But now, he might have bit off more than he can chew. Him and his boy. He was outside dancing and all in the videos with Diddy talking about, can't nobody take my pride, can't nobody hold me down. Until he find out, when they hold you down, they ain't letting your ass back up. If you been under a rock for real, it is officially over for P. Diddy, Puff Daddy, Brother Love, Sean Combs, the bad boy, CEO and founder. We all know the story. I'm pretty sure y'all remember what happened with Cassie, right? The start of this, right? Nah? It's been a block.
Sean Diddy Combs. The video, captured on multiple cameras, shows Combs assaulting his then-girlfriend, Cassie Ventura. Combs became extremely intoxicated and punched Miss Ventura in the face, giving her a black eye, which, according to the lawsuit, prompted Ventura to try and leave the hotel room. The surveillance video obtained by CNN begins as she enters the hallway. The complaint says as she exited, Mr. Combs awoke and began screaming at Miss Ventura. He followed her into the hallway of the hotel while yelling at her. The complaint goes on to say he grabbed her and then took glass vases in the hallway and threw them at her. Mogul.
Alright, y'all, we back a little quick swear. I ain't want to show too much because the YouTube don't really allow that, and plus, I don't really want to show a woman getting beat up like that. Anyway, so he might as well be R. Kelly's best friend, bro. Cause y'all, boy, y'all pretty much should have been fucking the same girl, man. No pun intended. And then he made that song with Usher. You see the correlation there? It's over for you, man. You're gonna have to get your jello pudding with Bill Cosby and because you gotta know. It's been like 10 lawsuits on you, Diddy. And then we had the video of you beating up Cassie. And they had some malicious acts that they accused you of doing. And the names I mentioned earlier, like R. Kelly and Bill Cosby, they got all this time for having sex with women without their consent. So they say. Bill Cosby was having sex with women that was of age, but it was without their consent. He was putting the roofies or whatever you want to call them, the date or drug inside of their drinks, and that's how he was having sex with them, or he was sticking it in jello because he wanted some pudding. Now he got a lot of time for that. R. Kelly, we already know what R. Kelly did, but from my understanding, the mothers of those women allowed it. He was even having sex with some of them, and you see how much time he got. Now the difference between them and Diddy is Diddy had way worse avellations. Diddy had allegations of minors, sex assault, PDF files, grooming, drugging people without their consent and having sex with them without their consent, men and women, boys and girls. So many rumors out there that he groomed a lot of people in the industry. Of course, you know, people say Meek Mill for sure lately. But I guess he thought he was going to get away with that and was take that. Not this time. No, not this time. Ladies and gentlemen, if you didn't know, well, let's just reread the reports that's in the airways right now. Let's spin the block again. Sean Combs, the music mogul whose career has been upended by sexual assault lawsuits and a federal investigation, was arrested at a Manhattan hotel Monday evening after a grand jury indicted him. The indictment is sealed and charges were not announced, but Mark Agnafilo, basically some high-priced lawyer that Diddy owned, so I hope I ain't butcher his name, but his name is Mark. A lawyer for Mr. Combs said he believed he was being charged with a racketeering and sex trafficking. For those that don't know, racketeering basically is the RICO. A statement from Mr. Combs' legal team say they were disappointed with the decisions to prosecute him and noted that he had been cooperative with the investigation and had voluntarily relocated to New York last week in anticipation of these charges.
And I met Diddy when the world was celebrating him and giving him his flowers while he was alive. And I just feel like everybody trying to crucify me for it.
Alright, y'all, we back in a little quick swerve, man. I just had to read that report for y'all. Now, we were swerving on the block, but I had to spin off real quick because it seemed like the cops was coming. But we're going to get the op. However, now, this reminds me of the old Scooby-Doo cartoon. You know when they always used to catch the villain in the end, pull his mask off, and what he always used to say? I almost got away with it. If it wasn't for that damn melon dog. Well, Diddy gotta be screaming in the mirror right now, or the jail cell, or the holding cell, wherever he at, sitting beside R. Kelly while he's singing, doing, 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 doing. And Bill Cosby eating the Jello pudding, asking do he want some, or asking if he gonna eat his damn cornbread. He gotta be pulling his hair out right now, a little bit that he has left, because this was the ultimate finesse from Cassie. Cassie already knew all along what she was gonna do. For years, she been putting up with his bullshit. Him putting his hands on her violently, and we got that on camera. But like I said, I can't show all of that to y'all because for two reasons. One is because YouTube don't allow that. And two, I don't even feel comfortable as a man and a father broadcasting her getting beat up for like damn near 10 minutes straight on camera. Especially somebody that's small or petite like she is still today. Compared to Diddy anyway. But this was the ultimate finesse. Like, she probably did engage in a lot of sexual activity because she wanted to. But she's still a victim, yo, because we got to understand. Diddy groomed her, for sure. So she done got brainwashed that she was basically, her pussy was basically numb from this shit. So it was normal to her to do those acts that she said that he had her allegedly doing, which can't be alleged. And we can already tell by how he paid her so fast. By which, like I said, she signed the NDA and all of that. But it was an ultimate finesse. You got to thank her lawyers. They was the OGs in this situation. She stayed down. She got the black eyes as much as she could just to finesse this nigga. And that's exactly what she did. Now, she signed an NDA. But she know, and her lawyers had to tell her or mention it to her that when you sign an NDA, that don't excuse criminal acts, especially when the feds are involved. And she knew the feds were going to be involved with this situation because of the allegation that was put against Diddy. Not only that, you got to know that her lawyer and her team found that hotel where he was beating her up at to release that footage when he was almost about to get away with it. Because after that footage came, he gave that BS apology about what he took off his Instagram. Guess he was trying to clean his image or whatever. And everything that transpired after that, she definitely was involved in that. Not only did he pay her 30 mil, he lost all of his companies. He recently just he got to pay 100 million to some guy that he used to deal with, but that was a drug dealer. But because he didn't come to court, he's ordered to pay 100 million. That recently just happened, like last week for the time of me making this video. So not only that, you got the guy Little Rod and all the other people that had these allegations against him. You got women that had allegations against Diddy. So at least 10 lawsuits. And they was letting him build up until they got this indictment on him. So not only did he lose all his assets, he gave Cassie 30 mil, which he should. if not more, for what she had to go through. But he also lost 100 mil to a known drug dealer, which gotta be embarrassing. All because you didn't take your ass to court. You want to be like you playboy, like you bad boy for real. But they gonna see how much bad boy you is, because all of that came back to haunt him. And Cassie was his ultimate end game. Cassie was his ultimate end game. Cassie was the Avengers all-in-one. He was Thanos. He didn't get to snap his finger this time. That's for damn sure. Because all these people getting all that money from him, basically gonna have him broke, and then he gonna rot in jail. Because like I mentioned earlier, R. Kelly and Bill Cosby ain't did nothing as worse as Diddy has done, or what's been alleged. And look how much time they got. So you can imagine what's about to happen. You don't really have enough resources, and you don't really got people that want to fight for you to beat this case. And then it's just too much going on. It's too much allegations, bro. And you should have thought about it before it got to this point, because first of all, you should have been doing this shit to people anyway. But second of all, you knew eventually it was going to catch up to you. So you should have tried to make it right with these people and pay all these people and change your life. You should have did that. Because now it's too late. Because you about to go to trial. So that means they get to produce the evidence for indicting you. And you best believe if the feds came and got you, they got more than just hearsay. When they came and raided your house a couple months ago, when you was still out there dancing and shit, they got those the computers, the tapes, and all of that. And you being Diddy, bro, always want to be all in the videos, all in the scene. You best believe you got some malicious acts on those cameras, trying to provoke people to do things that you wanted to do because you was using your power for evil. And for the not being embarrassed, they all said yeah. Some of them got drugged, didn't even know what it was doing until it was too late. By which you reminded them, do what I do because I did this to you last night. All this, you know what I'm saying? It's like it's too late now. So you either should have not did none of this shit, or you should have at least came out. Because if you like men or attracted to them, that's okay, bro. That's what you like. But at this point, you should have just said that's what you like, because now you can't even use them for sympathy. The LGBTQ, you can't even use them for sympathy, man, because you try to act like that wasn't what you like. And it might sound crazy, but it's like some people use those tactics of embarrassment and not be into these guys and still will like R-word them as some type of weird ass dominance. It used to be like that back in the gladiator days as well. It's in the Bible. And it's like they sodomize people. And I guess he got groomed as a child. He started doing it to people. And we don't know if that's what he into or he was just doing that for that reason. However, it would have been best to just say that's what you was, because now the stuff that you didn't want people to find out that you was involved in, they're about to find out. And they was already trying to put you under the jail before they found out these things. So when they find out that if at least half of this is true, nobody gonna respect you no more. That name you built is gone. Everything. And you better pray your kids find them a different way, because anything under your name, with your last name, they ain't gonna be able to use them assets no more. You lost everything. And you can't be a great father, because at the end of the day, you once was a billionaire. It's no way you kept doing these malicious things and think you was gonna keep getting away with it, bro. Like, these white people, man, they been doing this forever in America. They use you, think you can do that, and you got too comfortable. Your kids better hope they got their own talents and you wasn't just spoiling them. Because I feel bad for your daughters. They look very innocent in this situation. Now, it's alleged that your kids, you train them to be just like you. And I won't be surprised, because most of the time it is like father, like son. Even if the father ain't in the house, y'all still have the same trait similarities. So, like I said, if this, they not coming for nothing. And if this ain't alleged, You cannot feel sorry for Diddy. It seemed like all these allegations that might be true, from Tupac murder, Biggie murder, and so on, might be true, and it's coming back to haunt him. Because he was definitely spending the rest of his life in prison. Whatever sentence they give him. He's not going to be able to do no 10 years. He's not going to be able to do no 20. And definitely nothing after that. That ain't even his style. And for him, after all this time, being on top like 30 plus years, doing what he want, always been rich, since the early 90s, to lose it all at the end of 2024, I wouldn't be surprised if he commits suicide again, man. Because he's a Harlem nigga for sure, too, and he just been on top for so long, pause. He probably take his own life. And I'm just being real. It's looking spooky for him, man. Looking spooky for him. But can you blame him? Our successors keep doing the same shit, man. It's like, bro, when are we gonna wake up? We gotta do better than this. But now it's too late for you, Diddy. It's too late for redemption and all of that. And if you do get it, it's gonna be behind bars, and you about to lose all of your credibility, my guy. Man, we can't feel sorry for him, but just take away all the allegations from Diddy, and think about all the stuff, all the historic moments that he had for the culture. Just think about that. All these years, getting away with everything. You ain't even hear him getting a cold when all these people were dying around him. Everybody was dying bad health. You ain't even heard his nigga getting a cold for 30 years. So you had to know something was wrong about that. Man, I can only imagine when they go to trial, the other people involved in this. It's getting real spooky, man. But Diddy, do it. Look like he did. You better be there singing with R. Kelly. Doing, 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 doing. Same girl. And you better be better eat all your damn chocolate pudding. Because it look like Bill Cosby, he all for it. I'm sorry for you, my guy, but look like they did take your pride this time. So you ain't breaking the glass everywhere. But that's all I have for y'all, man. Leave a comment down below. Let me know how y'all feel. I mean, you know, this world keeps showing me every day. It ain't showing y'all. But I always say, love each other. Till next time. Yours truly, HeartBreak.
See something. Now you see now. You done fucked up, you know that, don't you?
I
see what I'm saying?
I thought...
No, so, you know what I'm saying? That you done fucked up now, you know that, don't you?
Yeah,
No, you done fucked up, don't you?